Hey guys, it's Kylie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to do a blacklight makeup challenge and I used the Suva Hydra Effects liners. As you can tell, they fluoresce in the black light, so that's really fun. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on those. And if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. Alright, I am going to start out by priming my lids with the e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer in the shade Rose. I already have my brows on. If you want to see that tutorial, I'll link it in the cards above. Oh man, my eyelids look like a different color. It's going to be hard to tell if things are blended. This looks like almost purple. Now I'm gonna take this kind of stippling brush from Wet n Wild. Make sure that's blended out. And now with the Wet n Wild Rosé in the Air palette, I'm gonna take this cream shade. I think knowing my products, like the shade names and everything, is gonna help me throughout this process. I am just setting primer in place with this. Now I'm pretty sure this is the Taupe shade, and so I am just very lightly going to add some definition into my crease with that. Can't really see what I'm doing. I have faith that this is right. So I added a little piece of paper up to reflect some more light, and now we're gonna do the fun part. Stitch is being crazy. So today I'm using the Suva Beauty Hydra Effects liners, and these are water activated, just kind of like a watercolor. And so you put a little bit of water in the cap, and then I will let's look for a little brush. I will dip my brush in the water, and then I dip my brush in the liner and kind of mix it all up. I'm gonna turn it off for a second. Oh my gosh. That was rude. Just using my little e.l.f. palette for a mirror, but now with the shade, I'm using Dance Party. I am going to line the very inner third of my lid. All right. Next color. Now I'm taking Acid Trip. This is their orange shade, and I'm gonna do the very center third of my lid with this color. Gonna try to take a clean brush to kind of make these shades blend a little bit better. Maybe go back in with some of that yellow. Now I'm taking Scrunchie, this is their hot pink shade, and I'm gonna finish off my lid, or my lash line with that, and give myself a little wing. Do my lashes. Now I'm just taking Dance Party again, and I'm gonna do kind of a graphic eyeliner, and so I'm gonna take this very inner portion and do that. You'll see what I'm doing. Yeah, and then I'm gonna connect these two. Now I'm taking Fanny Pack, and I'm gonna do the next little portion of this line. For this next little portion, I'm using Tracksuit, putting that just right next to Fanny Pack. Then I'm gonna go back in with just a little bit of Fanny Pack to try to blend those colors together. Kinda switch back and forth between those two. Now the last color I'm using is Grape Soda, and I am just gonna do another wing right above my first wing, connecting that with Tracksuit. Back in with a little bit of Tracksuit just to blend those colors together. Now I'm gonna go do the same thing on my other eye. Alrighty, on to the rest of the face. I am gonna prime with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Primer. I don't think these parts should be terribly hard. I could see myself like over bronzing or something. Now I'm just gonna use some of the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer to fill in some of my pores. And instead of using a foundation, I'm gonna use the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. Man, this color looks so weird in the light. I heard that, dude. My sponge is glowing. For concealer, I'm gonna use Colourpop's Pretty Fresh Concealer. Popping that under my eyes, and then just a little bit. I really just hope everything's blended in. I'm just gonna set those products in place with the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. Gonna try to contour a little bit with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. I can see my inner corner glowing right now. It's kind of distracting because just right in the center, there's bright yellow. Can't really see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna call that good. Gonna bronze up a little bit with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. For blush, I'm gonna use the Tarte blush in Party. Gonna hit the high points of my face with the Essence Pure Nude Highlighter and Be My Highlight. I don't know if this is picking up on camera, but it's a weird color in person. For our lips, I'm just gonna line them with the Essence Soft Contouring Lip Liner in Lost in Love, and then I'm gonna pop a little bit of the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fussy on top of that. The doe foot is glowing. I can't really see what I'm doing. Alright, that's good. Gonna redefine my big freckle with the e.l.f. brow pencil. Now I'm just gonna curl my lashes and pop on some of the L'Oreal Bambi Eye Mascara. Let's see how much of that liner is on my lashes. You can see all the liner is getting on my mascara wand. And that's the finished look. Alrighty, now that the actual lights are on, it's not too shabby. I definitely think the liner could be cleaner. I can tell, especially where I tried to blend the colors together, I think going back and forth between the two colors, it built up the liner too much, and so it's a little bit chunky and a little bit crumbly in some areas, and then these outer areas got a little bit thick and a little bit wonky. And if I was doing that in normal light, I don't think that would have happened. I think the blending of the colors would have been a little bit smoother, but other than that, I'm kind of impressed. It was a fun experience to kind of practice doing my liner with it. You have to be careful with the lines themselves when you're doing them with the black lights, because any little bump you end up seeing in the black light. And so the colors that fluoresce a lot more, so these bottom shades, they turned out a lot better because I think I was able to see every little mistake. But with these darker colors that don't fluoresce quite as much, I think that's where it kind of went wrong. But other than that, I think this was a really fun experience. If you have some makeup that fluoresces and have some black lights, I say try it. I think it's really fun to kind of push yourself out of your comfort zone, and it definitely made me more aware of how steady my hands are when I'm lining my eyes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday.